Genesis chapter 6. Now Methuselah was a fisherman, and so lived off the sea. And one day a fish was caught by he, and the fish was restless and worrisome. And the fish said, "Listen, human, you need to put me back, else there'll be some real trouble heading your way." And Methuselah said, "I am a fisherman, I have heard it all before." And the fish said, "No, buddy, you don't understand. I'm mixed up with some really serious people, and if something happens to me, they're going to come for you." And Methuselah said, "God has given man dominion over the creatures of the earth and of the sea, and commandeth us to eat of his bounty." And the fish scoffed, and said to Methuselah, "Is that so? Well, I got news for you, Landy. The big man upstairs ain't all he's cracked up to be. There's some bounty out there he don't want you knowin' about." And Methuselah said, "Of what bounty dost thou speak?" And the fish said, "No, forget about it. I've said too much already." And Methuselah said, "I will return thee to the sea if thou willst tell me of the bounty that the Lord hath hidden from man." And the fish said, "Fuck you. I know never to trust a landy." And Methuselah said, "Suit thyself." And he gutted the fish and ate of it. Then Methuselah did look through the fish's belongings, and he found a briefcase among them. And Methuselah guessed the code of the briefcase, and the code he guessed was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And lo, the briefcase did not open. And Methuselah again guessed the code of the briefcase, and the code he guessed was 69, 69, 69. And yea, did the briefcase open. And in the briefcase was a fruit, and Methuselah ate of the fruit, for Methuselah oft eat the personal effects of dead people. Now centuries did pass, and Methuselah did not age or tire, and wounds on his body would not show. And Methuselah said, "Yea, can I use this to pick up some hot babes?" And it was so, and many hot babes were picked up by he. And Methuselah begat Lamech, and then one day Methuselah tripped and fell into a ravine. And Methuselah became stuck in the ravine, and he squirmed and jiggled, and spat upon himself for lubrication, but lo, could he not move free. And Methuselah gnawed and chewed, and karate-chopped the wedged parts of his body, but lo did his wounds heal, and he could not cut free. And years passed, and Methuselah prayed to the Lord until the Lord did appear. And Methuselah said, "Please, O Lord, end my misery, for I have been trapped in this ravine and do not grow weary with death." And the Lord said, "Why hast thou not aged?" And Methuselah said, "I don't know. I assumed you blessed me because I sneezed centuries ago." And the Lord said, "Hang on a second," and he vanished. And moments later the Lord appeared yet again, and he was with great anger. And he said, "All right, where did you get the fruit?" And Methuselah said, "What fruit?" And the Lord said, "We don't have time for this." And he wrapped his memory tentacle around Methuselah's head, and the Lord supped upon the delicious memories of Methuselah. And he saw the fish who hath had the fruit. And the Lord God retracted his memory tentacle, and he sighed with frustration, and he said, "Fuck, okay, I thought the talking animals problem would fix itself, but clearly that is not the case. No more talking animals." And Methuselah said, "No talking what?" And the Lord God said, "No talking animals. Animals shall no longer talk." And Methuselah said, "What are animals? Also, what is talking? Who am I? What's going on?" And the Lord God looked at his memory tentacle and said, "Shit. Well, it's not going to matter anyway. Gotta go. K thanks, bye." And the Lord vanished. And Methuselah was left in the ravine, and he awaited the day that James Franco would make a movie about him.